What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Chuck Finley here. Let's play.
One Piece!
Yeah, I was trying to line up a little bit better than that, but so it's One Piece Pirate Warriors. This is the first game in the One Piece Pirate Warrior series of games, and this game follows the storyline of the One Piece manga and anime. So obviously a warning right now, if you've never watched the series before and you plan to, or you've watched part of it and you haven't met to where this game, or if you haven't seen up to where this game ends, and I'm about to say how much of the story this game covers, don't watch it. And if you haven't heard, you obviously don't want to listen to it or watch it at all, so go ahead and turn it off now. But the story for this game centers around what they call the East Blue story arc, and it goes all the way to this Sabaody, the Return to Sabaody story arc. But there are gaps in the story where they don't show off, like some characters that they just appear and they'll just like briefly talk about how that character got there. They won't really show through gameplay how that character, got onto, like, joined the crew, the Straw Hat crew. And I'll point out where the gaps in the story are, and kind of give a brief summary of that story, if to try to fill in the gaps. But we'll look at the main menu here. We have the main log, which is to play through the original One Piece story. Another log, which is play using a variety of different characters, and you follow their story of when they joined the Straw Hat crew, and you play every story arc that they participate in within the game, of course. And I'll show this off once I beat the main story. I'll play through each character. You can play online against other people. I might show that off, I might not. I don't know. I'm not sure how the multiplayer scene is for this game, if it was ever really popular. Excuse me. And you can take on some special episodes. I'll show that off later. Gallery, which is view character bios and other info. Again, I'll show that off during the wrap-up video. The settings, and then downloadable content, or DLC, which I don't have any for this game, I don't believe, so I'm not going to bother with that. But we'll look at the settings, like I always do before I start a new Let's Play. So you can either save or load character data through a save file. You can do the controls. You can change the controls to however you want them to, and I'll show these off. There is a tutorial. As soon as you start the game, there's a tutorial which will teach you most of this stuff, but I'm just going to go ahead and show off the buttons anyway. So face forward with the L1, you can tell your partner, you can partner up with L2, which is tell a supporting character to follow you, and then you can use their special ability. Again, show that off later on. You can use a unique action 1 and 2 with R1 and R2. You can do the area attack with the triangle, the special attack with the circle, evade and dash with the square X, and standard attack with square. And pause pauses the game, which that doesn't really matter now. You can do camera settings, which is Y-axis camera control, X-axis camera control, which I like both of these reversed. And then you can do environment settings. The difficulty will be on easy, just to kind of get through the story. Just because I'm just showing off the story. I'm not trying to do it for like some difficult run through the game or anything like that. Obviously going to show the life gauge subtitles, because this game is only in the voice acting is only in Japanese, so it's the same voice actors and actresses that are in the Japanese anime for every character. I'm pretty sure maybe some side characters they may not have their original voice actors, but I know that the main characters do have their original voice actors. So the subtitles will be in English. You cannot change the voice acting to English, sadly. It's just you can either turn the subtitles on or off. Obviously I'm going to have them on, so so that you can figure out what's going on, and I can figure out what's going on as well. Vibration, I'll have that on, but it doesn't really matter, you know, for the game, for the Let's Play. Autosave after clearing, of course, and then the pirate ship. You can see the big ship with the what looked to be lion's head on it once on the start screen. That was the Thousand Sunny, or you can either change it to Going Merry. It doesn't matter. It has no significance to the gameplay, so it doesn't really matter which ship you choose. So I'll just leave it on the Thousand Sunny. I guess I should have looked at sound settings. I forgot about that. And so that's the background music, the sound effects, voice, everything is as high as it'll go right now. So we'll leave that now. And so I'm going to go ahead and start the story. And I've already played through this game once, and this is my original character, so he will be a lot higher. That's another log, my bad. I thought, yeah, that's the main story. I've already played through this game, and this is my original save file, so that's why Luffy will be level 31, and his attack, defense, life, and special attack will be a lot higher than it should be if he was just starting the game. But I think because there's so much of this game that involves you just fighting endless, you know, guys that are very weak, and there's just like endless waves of them. If you've ever seen a Warriors style game, like Hyrule Warriors, the main series where all these games, kind of like spin-off games, are tied to, I can't remember the name of the games right now. The Warriors games, you know, if you know about those games, that'll mean something to you. I can't remember their names right now, though, for whatever reason, but so that's why I'm going to have Luffy be level 31 and his attack, defense, and life be as high as it is going to be. And you can see here, you can either do episode costume, which, as the story progresses, Luffy's outfit will change, and you can either choose one of these 7 outfits down underneath, which I'm not going to show them off now. It's not really a spoiler type thing, but I just won't show them off right now. Or you can let just follow the game, and Luffy's outfit will change as you progress the story. That's the way I'm going to keep it. And right now, if you used to start a brand new game, you wouldn't be able to level select like I can now. But because I'm obviously, this is a save file where I beat the game, you can see what levels are going to be next. Obviously, if you don't know anything about the story of the world of One Piece, then these little icons won't mean anything to you. But if you do, then you kind of have an idea of what's going to be coming up next. And you can see here, this is the tutorial level, and you can see there's an S rank there. The levels in this game, the chapters or episodes, whatever you want to call them, will give you a rank depending on how many enemies you kill, how much damage you have received, and the time it takes for you to defeat or for you to beat that episode. Sometimes instead of giving you a time, like ranking you on time, it will rank you on how many enemies you've beaten before you've taken damage, because if you take damage, your combo will disappear and you don't gain any extra points for having the combo. It's just like, it'll keep a count for you, have how many enemies you've beaten before you've taken damage, and as long as you've been hit once, your enemy counter will reset. You'll still have, if you beat 200 enemies, you'll still have that 200 enemies, but you won't see that, and you'll have to start all the way over for your count, and that will also reflect poorly on your overall score. If you don't beat enough enemies, then if your count isn't that high, then you'll potentially get an A or lower rank. I'm not sure what the lowest rank is. I just know of a B, A, and S rank, S being the highest, of course. But now that all that's out of the way, we're going to go ahead and start. So again, the voice acting is going to be in Japanese, but the subtitles will be in English, so you still should be able to read along with the story. You just won't be able to understand what the voice actors are saying.
もう2年か。よし、行くか。
で、もうみんな船にいるのか？
ルフィ以外はな。おめえらもとっとと来いよ。海軍に見つかると面倒だ。
了解。42番グローブ、海岸だな。
そうだ、後で会おう。
なんだ？聞いてなかったのか。な、海軍、来る、俺たち、船、逃げる。わかるか？
なんで片言だ、幼児か。文章で説明しやがれ。
脳が筋肉のバカにはこれぐらいがいいかと。
よし、後でお前切る。それよりあっちの島騒がしくねえか？
本当だ。あっちうるさい。
戦争に投入された海軍の人間兵器がなぜここに？
海賊麦わらのルフィ確認。
And there will be small quick time events for you to do. Through some of these cutscenes, they do give you a score bonus. But I don't think you're... And obviously the quicker you hit it, the better your score will be, or the better the faster you complete the task, the better your score will be. And I believe the score does count for your rank. It's not...
またお前俺の邪魔すんのか。騒ぎ起こしたら出航しづれって言われてたのに。
安心しろ。出航する必要はねえ。ここでお前を捕らえる。
I'm pretty sure, getting these quick time events right does translate into your overall score. I don't think like you should just get a regular success instead of a big success. I don't think it would hurt you all that much, but it does help to get a big success every time. Every time you have to. And so you can see right there underneath the 25 feet, that was the combo, enemy counter I was talking about. I guess it's not really a combo. You don't gain anything for other than the ability to have a big, a good enough rank at the end. That's the only thing you get for keeping it high. But it keeps track, and like I said, if I was to take damage right now, that counter would reset, and then I would have to restart again. That would be doing the different moves that they're telling me to. I have to do that again. Like I said, this is a tutorial to help teach you how to do the different moves. Let's see. And this is a special attack which will help you clear out a whole lot of enemies. I'm going to try to get a whole bunch in a row here. That's enough. But yeah, it's not. No, like I said, got more than I thought it would. some character specials will only clear like a small line, or they'll clear out a big, kind of like in a huge radius, or just in a straight line. Different characters are different, that's why I wasn't sure if I had done that right or not. And just have to, the things on the bottom will tell you. Okay, so you can see my counter got reset because I took damage. Pretty much what all you have to do in this game is just complete the different missions, you know, do whatever it tells you to, and then you can continue to move on. And so now that I'm using the second gear ability, my moves are a lot faster. That means I'll punch a lot faster, and if I was to use the elephant gun special, which I'm going to now, it will finish a lot quicker. You know, it will take effect a lot quicker. Different moves to defeat him. Mostly what I do is I just sit there and spam the square button attacks, because usually it's a lot faster than doing really anything else. That, and on a hard boss like this, I'll do the special moves a lot. So yeah, I'm not just gonna like do anything special with how many. I'm not gonna say I'm doing like special combos or anything like that. I'm just gonna do enough to defeat whatever enemies I have to. Should be like a set of surprised it didn't give it to me, maybe because I defeated him too fast, but it should have given me a set of quick time events to do. You know, at a certain point, I think it's about like 25% of his health left, 25 or 20% of his health left. You have the ability to do time events, which will, just on this boss, other bosses will do it at different times, obviously, but... And there's a trophy tied to doing it, this particular boss. If you can do it perfect, and you can do it as many times as you need to until you get it right, or until you defeat the boss. Like I said, I guess I just defeated him too fast. That's why I kind of was like running away from him, trying to make it trigger, but for whatever reason it didn't. see on this particular one, kills, damage received, and time elapsed is what they was scoring me on, and I ended up getting an S rank because I got enough kills, enough. I didn't take that much damage.
おい、どうした？
一応様子を見に来たが問題なさそうだな。
ああ、レイリー、2年間本当にいろいろありがとう。
改まる柄じゃない。早く行け。
レイリー、俺はやるぞ。海賊王に俺はなる。
I didn't take a whole lot of damage, and my time was quick enough. I beat the level quick enough that I ended up getting an S rank for everything. Let me see. I'm probably gonna do like one episode per video, because as we go along, they'll get a little bit harder and a little bit more difficult to complete them. So that's probably what I'll do. But one thing I will mention about the story, it's obviously not going to be word for word like it will be, like, like it's written in the manga, or word for word like it is in the anime. But you can get, here or there, it's like maybe one or two words in a sentence might be changed. Maybe a sentence or two will be changed here or there to kind of make it a little bit different, but you still get the idea of the story. So, if you sit here and like read all the dialogue that the character said in this particular episode, and then you go and look, read that particular chapter or issue of the manga, and it doesn't line up, or that particular episode in the anime and it doesn't line up, it's not going to, even the anime and the manga doesn't line up perfect, but it's, like I said, it's close enough that you kind of get the idea or the gist of what's going on in the story, so it is a pretty big spoiler. Now, at this part of the story, you really don't know what's going on, but it is a spoiler for if you do know what's going on. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I thank you for watching. Next time we'll continue on with the story in the first official chapter. Again, this was a tutorial chapter. This next chapter will be chapter 1. And I'll explain as we go along, because the story will restart in chapter 1. It'll start from like the very first episode of the anime, or the first issue of the manga, and it'll start over from the story, and then you'll kind of go along with the story, and I'll fill in the gaps, like I said, as necessary in the story. But anyway, again, thank you for watching. Until next time.